My name is Jenifer Young. I'm the coordinator of Keep Delaware County Beautiful program of the Delaware General Health District, and I'm the local liaison for the DKNM Solid Waste District and try to help people learn to recycle right. And in Delaware County, we have a lot of different recycling programs. We have a county drop box program, and a lot of our communities have curbside recycling. So the first thing you need to do is check with your curbside recycling program to see what they take and what they don't take. Generally speaking, all of our programs take plastic bottles and jugs. Plastic comes from oil and natural gas, and we look at the shape of the container. We don't want any sort of cups or boxes, plastic boxes. These aren't recyclable, but all of these different kinds of bottles are. Now in the city of Delaware, and there might be a couple other curbside programs that only take plastic bottles with a number 1 or number 2 in a triangle. These are located on the bottom. Sometimes they're really hard to see, but they're on the bottom usually of the jug. And you'll find a triangle with a number 1 or number 2 in it. So if you're in the city of Delaware, these are the kinds of bottles and jugs you're looking for. So those can go in the recycling bin. Another kind of material that we can accept is metals. And the metals we can accept are in the form of cans. Aluminum cans and of course steel cans, or tin cans as people call them. We want to make sure that they're food cans. We don't want to put any sort of contaminated oil cans. Same thing goes with plastic. We want to make sure there's no insecticide kind of materials in there. Lotion bottles are fine, but again, we want to make sure that they're clean and rinsed, but we can accept these cans. We can take the scrap metal and we can put the scrap metal in, take that to Sims Recycling or Friction Metal here in the city of Delaware. Another kind of material we can take is glass. And again, we're looking for glass bottles and glass jars. This was a lemon juice bottle, but could be a beer bottle, a wine bottle. Different kinds of glass jars we can take as well. What we can't put in our recycling would be things like window glass or mirrors. Some people put dishes in there. Some dishes are actually made of clay, not glass. But because there might be chemicals or things in them that aren't food grade, or can be recycled into food grade materials, we can't recycle those. So again, just the bottles and just the jars. Paper is another great material that we can recycle. In the city of Delaware, the City of Delaware curbside program is what we call dual stream or 2-stream recycling. So we have to separate our paper fiber materials from our other materials. So you can either section off your recycling bin or you can get a second recycling bin, and the City of Delaware is really great at doing that. We can recycle all kinds of paper. We can recycle your toilet paper rolls and your paper towel rolls, newspapers if you still get them, all of your computer office paper, most of your kids' homework. We don't want to put any glitter in there, but a lot of your kids' homework and stuff that, you look at it, you check it off, you can recycle it when you're done because you can't keep everything. Don't forget about phone books. We get all those phone books. And notice my phone book is not in a plastic bag. We cannot recycle that in our recycling bin. Cereal boxes are great. And then finally, I want to talk a little bit about cardboard boxes. A lot of our communities have some rules at the curbside. We want to make sure our cardboard boxes are empty, there's nothing in them, and then we want to flatten them. If you have a really big cardboard box, your curbside program may ask that you break it down even further, cut it into some smaller pieces. Again, when you take a big box like this and put it in one of our county not like this, but if you put a big cardboard box in one of our county drop-off bins and it's not broken down, it takes up a whole lot of room. So when the next person comes along, they don't have room to put their stuff in. The next thing that we're going to talk about are what we call aseptic packages. And these are things that can go in our county drop-off bins. Rumpke Recycling also takes them at the curb. So these are things like your gable top cartons. We can take those, again, they're rinsed out. And then also juice boxes. We can recycle these as well. If it's a smaller juice box for a kid, no straws, no plastic wrap, but we can go ahead and make sure it's completely empty, and we can recycle those as well at our drop boxes. Something else that is recyclable in our community, not in the drop boxes, not in our bins, are things like plastic film. We can recycle these at Kroger or Meijer. I believe there's some other stores that take them as well. And then this was actually filled with air that came in an Amazon box. And I flattened that down, and that can be recycled as well. So we can recycle a lot of these different kinds of plastic film. Something else we have to be careful of, we can recycle it sometimes, and that would be something like a pizza box. So pizza boxes are made of cardboard, and we can recycle them if they're clean. And if we open this one up, you can see that this part has a lot of cheesy, greasy goo on it. So this part we couldn't recycle, but we can recycle the clean part. So just rip the top part off, recycle the top part, and then the dirty part we can throw away. And this is how we can recycle right. And of course, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me at the health department at 740-203-2076. We have a really great website. If you look under services for recycling and litter prevention, you can find a list of lots of things that can be recycled. And again, feel free to reach out and be happy to answer any questions that you have. And thank you very much. Recycling right is so very important because, again, when we recycle, we are creating jobs in Ohio and Central Ohio. When we landfill, we're just throwing it in a hole in the ground, and it doesn't take a lot of people to do that. So again, we're supporting our economy and our community when we are recycling right. Thank you.